the wing is still up. The wing is still up. We've not forgiven Dortmund for what they did in the Bundesliga. Thank you, Leverkusen. Thank you, Leverkusen, because we've not forgiven these guys right now. So, guys, it gets real. Let's just put up in a way. It gets real. Because Dortmund have been clowned, they've been abused, and they've been whipping boys. They have been the butt of every single joke. You're not the yellow submarine. You're not even the freaking yellow butterfly. You're the clowns. You're Bayern's side chick. You're Bayern's bottom, B-I-T-C-H. Kids, don't ask your parents what that spells. So, for doing, you need to prove us right. Like, you owe us. Dortmund owe the football world an explanation as to, no, we're still those dudes, we're still those guys, because you need to right the wrongs of the final day of the Bundesliga season where Bayern had the replica of the trophy. You had the real trophy. So Bayern actually lifted the replica because we were so sure you were going to win. Dortmund have a good record at the crib. It's at the crib. It's one of the great stadiums in football with freaking fans that are crazy. It is an amazing stadium with an amazing atmosphere. But atmosphere tax is not enough. Atmosphere can get you there. Ask Camp Nou, ask Anfield. But the atmosphere is like 20%. Shout out to Miss Mulder. Another 80% is technique, lala, application, ged, dod, no excuses, and saying what's up. Dortmund can win this. But this is going to be a very difficult encounter. That goal by Ale was huge. If we had a 2-0, it's looking a bit tricky. If this was a 2-0, this is looking just a little bit tricky. But with the way things are, okay, maybe something can be said here. Maybe something can be admired here. I'll keep it a stack. I feel that a lot of focus is on Sancho. The Sancho narrative, what Sancho is about. I think Dortmund's most important player is, there are two crucial players for Dortmund. It's Hummels, make sure you're not a bozo, it's Brandt. I think Dortmund's best chance of winning this game comes from Julian Brandt. I think, for me, I rate Brandt. I rate Brandt more than Sancho. I think Brandt is an underrated player. So I think Brandt is going to be key. Bro, he must scored with the last kick-off of the game in the first leg. You see, for Atleti, Griezmann, I still think it's a side chick. I still think that Mbappe carried him to a World Cup. I still think that Griezmann, every single day, he must say, thank you, Mbappe, for giving me a World Cup. But fair enough, people think that Mbappe was a side chick and Griezmann was the main character in the story where Mbappe was the side piece, sidekick, Robin, freaking Latatil. So here's the thing. Atleti 2-1 up. They would have liked it to be 2-0. And I think that's it's been just a one-goal lead, definitely hindered them just a little bit slightly. But Griezmann, prove to me you're that dude. I still think you're a side chick. I still think that you're that bridesmaid who tries to get a quick one in with the husband before here comes the bride, all dressed in white, forever hold her peace till death do us part. You're that bridesmaid. You're that bridesmaid who takes the husband to be out in the back and does some stuff that kids can't be allowed to do. OnlyFans, Rachel, what up, baby? Just raise your price, please. So, for this game, I think this is going to be this game is going to go either way. I'll keep it real with you. I think this game can only go either way. I feel for Atletico Madrid, the approach. See, if I was that guy, if the approach for Atletico Madrid, I feel should be. I think Simeone knows that you've got to score. I don't think Atleti can get a 0-0 in this game. So if Atleti can find some, Atleti needs to be better defensively. But if Atleti can find 2 goals, they go through. So this just giving you 2 hints as to what I think the scoring is going to be. If Atleti can get 2, I think 2 goals will be enough for them to go through. For Dortmund have to ensure Atleti don't score. Because if Dortmund can keep a clean sheet, they will win. Because I believe Dortmund will score. Dortmund are going to score. So if Dortmund can keep a clean sheet and allow Atleti not to score, boom. If they can keep Atleti to 1 goal, perhaps maybe. Because it'll be a 1-1, but perhaps maybe. For me, Atleti's best approach is to get a draw. I'm not sure Atleti can beat Dortmund at their crib, knowing how good Dortmund are at their crib. A little bit too much. So, I feel, just for me, this definitely feels as if it's going to be a 2-2. That's just my take. I may be wrong, I may be real, but this feels like a 2-2. Griezmann, prove to me you're the wife. Prove to me that you are Michelle Obama. Okay? Prove to me that you're Pauletta Washington. Okay? Don't show me that you really are Paris Hilton, Kim Kardashian, or, the blonde chick that was with Kanye West and so forth. I can't remember her name. Amber Rose. Prove to me that you're not Amber Rose, or Kim Kardashian, or Paris Hilton. Prove to me that you really are Michelle Obama, Pauletta Washington. Prove to me. Prove to me that you are wifey material, not side chick material. Shout out to Kim Kardashian, actually. Although it is fake. It has been proven that it is fake. It ain't real. So, I feel it's going to be 2-2. I feel it's going to be 2-2. Easy. Chill. I think it's going to be 2-2. You see, guys, I'm just a regular guy. You see, I'm just half hope. You see, if anybody saw me like, yeah, half hope is just I'm a really regular guy. I'm such a regular guy, and all I want to do is live. All I want to do is live. Like, I don't want frills. All I want is a pina colada, Nassau, tropical drink, great song, and I just want to chill. That's what I want. I don't want much from life. All I want to do is just chill. There are narratives here. I told you guys I'm a narrative guy. I'm a story guy here. There are two big narratives for this tie. There's the Mbappe narrative, and there's the Xavi narrative. Laporta is going to point a gun to Xavi's head. I don't want to be explicit, but I'm just, guys, don't hurt the messenger. I'm just giving the message. This is focus on the message. Forget the messenger. Focus on the message. Laporta is not allowing Xavi to leave. If Xavi says he's leaving, Laporta will point a gun to his head and say, "Don't, don't." So Xavi, let's just be real. I think you do want to be around with your family. Laporta and let this guy live. And there's a Xavi narrative brewing of what could be a crazy achievement by this dude. An achievement which would mean, Xavi, you ain't going nowhere, bro. You're building this young damn team. Because what Barca did to PSG in Paris was commendable. And a lot of that was down to Xavi's amazing coaching. Barca outplayed PSG. Specifically in that second half, Barca just showed PSG levels. In terms of ball movement, structure, team play, team chemistry, team cohesion, defensive organization, defensive structure, and movements of the ball. It was just like this is coaching. And I'm gonna give Xavi credit. So maybe in the desert it's more than just freaking mirage you see in those deserts. Mbappe is hated. And I said to myself, why? Why is Mbappe so hated? Why is there such vitriol? Why is so such vitriol for mon frère, mon ami? Why? Why? Pourquoi? Pourquoi? And I think the reality is this. People look at Mbappe as Messi's nemesis. Because let's be real, Mbappe ruined the perfect story for Messi. Without Mbappe, Messi scores the winning goal for Argentina or has a beautiful, amazing World Cup campaign. Basically, because that World Cup final, that was Mbappe's final. So people feel like if Mbappe stole the limelight from Lionel Messi, the World Cup final will be remembered because of what Mbappe did. Even though Argentina won, the individual that will be remembered is Mbappe. So they feel Mbappe is destroying the self-proclaimed GOAT's heritage, which is Messi. So I get it. So he's hated. And also, I don't help as well based on just how much I put on Mbappe. But guys, the reason why I go on about Mbappe is because the World Cup is the holy grail. The fact that Mbappe is a World Cup winner and what he did in that World Cup final I've never seen any guy do. What he did in a World Cup final, I've never seen a player do. I've never seen a player take over a World Cup final the way that this guy did. So that's why I'm sorry. That's why I view him differently, because he's built of different stuff. But that's the World Cup. That is the World Cup. This is something new. This is something different. This is something with a little bit of different saucinitini. You know, this is the UCL. Something that has eluded him. Yes, guys, I know he missed that chance in freaking 2020 against Bayern. I know that was pretty much an open goal. Mbappe dropped a disaster class in the first leg. I get it. It was a disaster class. I'm not going to mince words. It was a disaster class. And I know that for a World Cup GOAT, that was a hugely disappointing match by Messi's biological father. Hugely disappointing. And he needs to be better. Let me be clear right now. And I'm going to speak fluent UCL. Now, you know what? I'm going to speak basic UCL. Let me speak basic UCL so you can understand. This is strictly basic UCL. If Mbappe doesn't show up, PSG have a 0% chance of going through. I don't care about Ousmane Dembele. I don't care about that Bombas Barcode. I don't care about freaking Gonzalo Ramos freaking showing his nudes to the whole freaking world. I don't care about those freaking dudes. Okay, I don't care about Kolo Tolo Tolo Patolo Patata Patata Pasino Muane. If Mbappe doesn't show up or have a great influential game, they're out. If Mbappe has a similar game that he had in the first leg, they are OUT out. So, for Barca's approach, exactly the same as the first leg. The defensive approach, the way they marked Mbappe, and the way they moved the ball around. If Barca take things a few gears, I just don't know how PSG beat them. If Barca can just raise their level from what they did in that second half, the way they moved the ball around, the way they passed the ball, and Gundogan can be like that. Put it this way. Let me make it easy for you. Let me make it very facile for you guys right there. For for Los Amigos out there. If Pedri has a great game, it's done. If Pedri and Gundogan control this game and dictate the tempo of the game, it's finished. And I think there's almost nothing Mbappe can do if that happens. Because if Barca control the game and Pedri and Gundogan dictate the tempo of the game, and they're allowed to control the midfield and just control how the game goes, it's over. It's over. There's nothing that freaking PSG can do to stop that. So, PSG's approach has to be play better as a team. If it's give the ball to Mbappe and inshallah, you will lose. Everybody's got to be at higher level. Ruiz, Zaya Emery, everybody has got to raise their freaking level. Hakimi, Marquinhos, Malodé, that bomber's Donnarumma. Because by everyone playing at a higher level, it puts Mbappe in the best position to score. Because if there's another guy that can take out different Barca players and put Mbappe in a space where he can now be much more critical, it's key. And if you're giving Mbappe the ball 2 feet, where he has 2 or 3 guys around him and he's restricted from space, then you're screwed. What you need to do is someone needs to now be an alpha as well to help put Mbappe in a better position to say what's up. Putting Mbappe in those dangerous positions that other players playing to a high level, we have a different gravy here. What Barca wants is PSG to give the ball to Mbappe and hope. That's what they want. What Barca don't want is the team as PSG play well. The team says Mbappe is there, so are we, and we are here to be counted. Mbappe and inshallah ain't going to work. Mbappe and inshallah ain't going to beat this Java team. No, this team is just plays to that well. And look, Felix is just trying to live. Felix is just there trying to live. Relax, chill. He's just trying to live. Shout out to your boy Cancelo. So my prediction for Atletico Dortmund, I don't know what I gave it. I said that was a 2-2. I was saying Atletico Dortmund is a 2-2. This game here, I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna go a little bit crazy. Some people coming mad for saying this. Three two. Same goal line. To Barcelona. 3-2 to Barcelona. So if I was going to say, oh, 3-2, no. 3-2 to Barcelona. That's I've seen the future, you know. But look, Mbappe, this could potentially be a legacy game. This could potentially be a legacy game. Mbappe, we know what you can do. We know your powers. We know your capabilities. Just need to show up. But I just feel, as much as good as Mbappe is, even though he may drop a brick and then I'm going to get clammed on the stream, I just feel Barca as a team is just going to be too freaking strong. That's just my issue. But we wait and we seek and we hope. Whatever the case may be, it's going to be a crazy game. I'll see you guys on Twitch for the live watch along and also on YouTube afterwards. It gets real.